What's up, guys? Welcome on back to episode 61 of VchiBanter. It's your bun, Shia, and it's brought to you by the power of VchiBan. It fuels me in the morning. I grind up a little bit and I wake up and here I am. Sometimes I snort a little bit, just like Candy, one of my other co-hosts here as well. I don't like calling each other co-hosts. We're just friends. I feel like that's below friends.
Yeah.
As well as Buff, Pup, and Rose Doodle. Look at that. Here we go.
Stop using my full name.
Miss Rose Doodle.
Rose Doodle?
Miss Rose.
My name is
J.
Rose.
Doodle.
Yeah.
J?
Mm-hmm.
Rose J. Doodle?
Do I have the same middle name as Basil?
And me. Mine is also J.
Rose Jacking It Doodle?
Because people call me BJ Pup when I'm on the DJ set. So
Wait.
They say
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
What does that mean?
BJ Pup. You know how it's like instead of like DJ Pup, they say BJ because my middle name is a J.
Oh, like
With
what does DJ stand for?
Yeah, DJ stands for disc jockey. So what does BJ stand for, Buff?
Blowjob.
Buff jerky.
Blowing joints.
Okay.
Blowing jocks.
Blowing.
It depends on the night.
Jimmy.
Blowing Jimmy if he's around.
Hey Jimmy, you hear this?
Okay, I regret asking.
You heard me, Jimmy.
Wow.
Listening to this right now.
There's a disturbance in the room. What is it?
I know.
Is it me?
Yes.
It's you.
It's me.
Yes.
Well, I mean, technically, I kind of was wearing this cute fit last episode, but we probably didn't talk about it much because we had so many guests.
Yeah.
You know,
which was
so-
fun and great. And I hope that your ears could comprehend everything that was happening. Because
I'm excited. I've been wanting to wear this outfit for a while. This is actually one of the debuts that I had like a month or two or more now ago. Yeah. Where I just got like a new outfit. Like I'm wearing like shorts and I got a cute like crop top hoodie. And like, you know, I love it.
The
your hair's curly
Show them that cool thing you can do.
The cool thing I can do. Okay, wait. Look away for a second.
Exactly what
Don't
I'm
look at me.
talking about.
Don't wait. Look
I
away.
wanted to
visual
say, I
watchers.
want to talk. Let Katie talk. We're also color coordinated. All wearing all black on this side, all black and blue, and then that side's all yellow.
Not unless I do this. Editor, you're gonna have to. Editor, blur
Oh.
that. Blur this.
Can I look?
Don't let him see it.
Working.
Don't, you can look. You can look.
That's like there's so much
shit.
motion to your.
Yeah,
to
why is
your
your tits
to
so
everything.
motiony?
I know. Well, if you want
do
to
it
see
again?
the uncensored version of this, you're gonna have to go check out our behind the scenes on our Fansly page.
Wait, can you
What
move
this?
it
I'm
again?
checking it out right now.
Damn,
Damn.
God, male privilege strikes again. I could never do
I need a
that.
glass of milk.
Jesus.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's like the most motion on your tits.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. My
I'm
tits
sorry.
are
I'm-
Color coordinated though.
sorry.
I actually did notice that, Shia, you and I have a lot of very similar tastes when it comes to like fashion colors. We both have like a lot of stuff that has like pink and blue or pink, yellow and blue or like golds and like cutesy colors. Meanwhile, over there, I feel like they're a lot more edgy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have trauma.
Yeah.
Just like Candy.
I do too, but I hide it with pretty colors.
Do I have trauma? I don't really feel like I have any trauma. Oh, me have topic immediately.
Okay.
Do you guys have an inner monologue in your head?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Okay. It's
I don't know how to
maybe a no.
quantify it.
Well,
Like you hear a
anyways,
voice when
first,
you're having your thoughts?
Before I get into that, Shia, you
Oh.
look great, and it looks awesome, and I think you did a really good
That's
job.
true,
And
Shia.
Thanks.
does
I
look
love my new
beautiful.
hair in my outfit. There was an update done by Wrinkle, who has done some of our 3D stuff before.
Yes.
And then it was, polished and rigged and then finished by our very beautiful Tech Azazi.
Yes,
Love
I
that.
agree. Tech is easy. I also like that
Yes.
you have curly hair now, and I have curly hair now. So
I know, it's so cute.
now I'm waiting for Candy and Rose to get curly hair for fun.
My hair is curly. Look, it is wavy and
No, it's wavy. That's different.
I mean, mine's wavy
Yours is
curly, but
wavy.
it's not like
I
yours.
feel like
is.
their hair looks more similar than.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like
That's
you're the
true.
only one with curly.
That's why everyone
No, the
always
curly
thinks that
hair.
we're siblings. They come up to us pointing
Which
at
is
us and
so
go,
weird because when you
"Brother,
guys
sister?"
kiss, it's weird, you know?
Right. We're like,
No,
yes,
you
we
should
are.
just
And we go,
say yeah.
"Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like, yeah, I love you.
I love you. I love you. Mm. I love the way your tonsils taste.
Anyways, Candy, when it comes to the do you mean like like you're like doing something and then you're like, oh shit, I have to like go do this. Like, is that what you're like thinking in your brain? Like, is that what you're talking about?
I don't know how to quantify it because I don't have one. There's like nothing going on in my head when I go quiet or if I think about things. There's no like thought. There's no like word thoughts to things.
But what do you mean?
Like
how
I'm not
are
like, I should go to the store later and I should purchase these goods and I should. It's more like just vibes. I just operate off vibes.
So like,
I can't
like if
imagine that.
So if you like go to the like if you're like, oh fuck, I need milk. Like, do you just like say it out loud?
No,
What do you do then?
I guess
You just never get milk.
I just no. I just walk around. I just do stuff. I don't really like sit and be like.
Yeah, but how do you
when
remember
I go home
things?
later? I need.
Like, how do you remember to go get milk?
I just do. I don't. There's no like verb. There's no like line for line breakdown of like later when I get home. I do need to do laundry.
Oh, I don't
and
have
then
that.
I'll do this, and this. And
Well, that's
like,
what I was asking because I don't have that either. Because like when I think about stuff, like I'm like I think about it and then I'm like, oh fuck, like I need milk. Like I'm like I imagine the refrigerator with no milk in it, and I'm like, oh fuck, I need milk.
What?
Yeah.
I've seen
I don't
Buff
know.
in a store before, literally like she's pulling up Jarvis. Just like, Jarvis, pull up the inventory on my fridge. And she'll like stand there and be like, close her eyes and be like, okay, there, the butter's there. The milk is there, and there's this.
I literally do
Okay,
that.
we need 2 more cans of that. I literally stood within proximity, close enough that other people would assume that we are there together, and watched her do this.
Yeah, I've literally been like, hold on 1 second, let me think. And then I'm like, I look at and I like open the fridge up in my brain and I like scan. I'm like, okay, we had blah 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 blah. Okay, we need this. Like that's what I do. I like have like an image of like what it is that I need to go do.
Because like the times that I can't sleep, that's when there's like something kind of like I feel like that's the closest I get. Where it's like
same.
everyone
Like-
you know is gonna die, but I usually don't have anything in my head when I'm trying to go to sleep. I just lay there and it's quiet and I sleep.
No, see, when I'm trying to lay down and sleep, like I just think about like everything that happened that day, and then I'm like thinking about like, what if this happened? Okay, what if this happened? What if this happened? Like that's when my brain is like going off, I guess, like firing off. But like when it comes to like everyday things, like I rarely think unless I have to like sit down and like unless something happens, I'm like, okay, let me think about this, and I have to like force myself to like sit down and think about it.
Rose and Shia, do you guys have like an inner monologue? Would you say?
Yes,
Yes,
I
absolutely.
definitely do. I definitely have like talked to myself in a sense, but it's not like you don't have like full blown conversations. It kind of like dwindles because it's like you know what you're thinking already. So it's just more of like a, I guess if you're like reassuring or if it's just like, should I do that? Yeah, I should. Like, but like you're thinking that maybe in your head, or if you're thinking about something in particular of like speaking, I feel like it doesn't for me last very long. It's just like I get to the point that I need, and I'm just like, oh, I know what I want. It's me. I know me. I'm already thinking what I want to think, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, because some people in my chat were telling me that they have like they practice conversations like pretty actively in their head, and they have back and forth
That
conversations.
too.
And
I
stuff.
do that.
Oh
I do
yeah,
that.
you
I
can-
don't do any of that.
I can do that. Like
Yeah.
if I have like an interview coming up, I'll be like, okay, if this person said blah blah blah, like I would say blah 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 and blah blah blah, and but that's like in my head, like I'm like thinking that.
No, I don't do that.
I think like I talk to myself in my brain. Like the way Buff was saying, like, oh, looking at this in the fridge, looking at that in the fridge. I do that in my head. I do that in my brain. I'm like, okay, what do I need to do today? And I start thinking about all of it, and I'm like, I need to do this, this, this. Okay, but wait, if I don't do this first, then it won't make sense to do this. And I will go over all of it, and I will hear it in my brain, and I will see like flashes of it in my brain, and I will like visualize all of it. I can't imagine what it's like to have your head just be quiet.
Dude, I wish my
Yeah.
head was quiet.
I was saying in chat, I think that for me, sentences in that format are too slow. So I just like think of things as like the points of data that I like move between, but it's not, there's no like tangible like sentence
Like it's
forming.
like kitchen, food, bed.
Yeah, me think
I
like
do that
caveman.
too.
Me
But
too,
I
like
do
caveman.
It's just,
both.
like it's like there's it's not like I don't have the like start to finish like sentence. People have like full like.
But see, I
written
think,
out.
but I think that's like how my life is on a normal day to day. Like if I have to go to stream and then go work out and then go do, I already know what's going to happen. So I'm like, okay, it's just like stream. And then I'm like, then I go eat. And then I go do this. and then I go do it, and I don't really think about it. It just like happens, like I'm just doing it, right? But if there's something that I haven't done before, or let's say I'm like meeting someone new or something like that, or like I need to remind myself to do something, like I'll take the time to think about it. Like I'll be like, okay, well, I'm gonna meet this person today. Like if they say blah blah blah, I'll like reply with blah blah blah, or like don't forget to ask them what their interest is, or like like stuff like that. But like if it's everyday stuff, I'm not like monologuing my everyday. Like I'm not sitting, I'm just doing it. If that makes sense.
I agree with that. I definitely think I self monologue a lot, but it's mostly because I'm just an anxious person, I think. So I end up like going over things, meaning like I also like replay things that happened.
Oh,
like,
I do that a lot.
Like, for example, like just to pick something random. Like when I was hanging out with you last, I can replay like when I hugged you, or I can replay when we were doing the stuff we were doing. Like I can see those things, I can hear those things. Like I can be mentally present in that, even though it's already happened.
Yeah.
But like I also will just go on rants in my brain, trying to like parse things as well. But also the bullet point thing. It's a little everything. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think of it because people will be like, oh yeah, I want to write. Because when I talk about writing and stuff like that, people are like, oh, I just keep all the stories like in my head and I make them all up and I know how it all happens in my head, but I never like write it down. And I'm like, I'm the opposite. Any of my stories, they don't exist up here. They only exist on page. And then like I sit down to do it and then it just happens. But I just couldn't imagine sitting there and imagine like, I don't know, maybe in little spurts where I'm like, oh, this character could do this. But I just couldn't imagine having like an entire story in your head that you just imagine without putting it down ever.
I think that makes sense to a degree because like I think about that, but I would never say that I know the complete like story and everything that I'm doing to like a game, Candy, until like we sat down and then we fleshed it out for 5 hours. You know, then it was like, oh, this makes more sense. Like I had the idea of where it was going and like I get it, I get the whole idea and everything, but realistically, like I feel like I don't know. I feel unless you've done something like that, then it's hard to know every detail of something of how it truly would be.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You know?
I mean, like
That
also
makes
with drawing
sense.
though, because I'm like, oh, I have an idea of the pose that I want to do, but like I'm not sure what it's going to look like when I'm done. Like it'll probably change and like be different by the time I'm done. So, but I have like the idea, like I'm like, oh, I think it would be kind of cool to do it like this, but then it doesn't always turn out that way, you know?
Yeah.
So
Candy,
I think that's normal.
Do you think you think better with a bra on?
Katie does.
The second my bra is off, I'm done. That's me for the day.
Dude, I can't. I never wear a bra unless I have to go outside ever.
I don't like I don't know. Mine are too much let loose.
Well, I get that.
Is it?
Yeah.
What about sports bras?
Sports bras are fine.
No, the only time I've ever kept a sports bra on was when like I just got home and I was like, well, I'm gonna go work out, so I guess I'll just work out in this. But like it's not like I didn't never put it on to have it around the house.
They like annoy me if they're free range. They just get in the way.
Well, you got really big tits, Kenny. Like,
they're like, and the problem is that they're tall and wide. They like just it's like a fucking cantaloupe.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
can
what
see that.
That's what I say.
that's true. You were doing that earlier, shaking your tits around. That is true.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like two
shaking. Well,
cantaloupes.
I don't have like cantaloupes. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have cantaloupes either.
Because if I'm
That's
like
okay.
sitting to write,
They're
they
so
like
big, though.
will push back. They're like pressing on my arms and stuff, and so I end up having to like wrap their arms and try and like pin them, and I'm just like terrible.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Huh.
I get that.
I would
No,
love
I
to
got
be a
like
little
I got like
A-cup
C
fae.
cups. So I'm like, so they like when I put my arms together, like that's like, but like if I have my arms on my desk, like they're not hitting my arms. You know what I mean? So like I
I'm
don't have
like
to
an
worry about it.
F.
That's
They're just
big titty candy.
I don't like
Can
it.
Candy be the boobs of VchiBan?
Oh, Katie is the boobs of each
I
one.
think
Okay.
Candy's the boobs of VchiBan.
Okay, I just wanted
Or
to
this is
say
the
it out
butt
loud
of
to make it
VchiBan.
official.
Then what's
That is
buff?
true. Rose is the butt of VchiBan. That's true.
Oh,
Buff
That
is
is
the
so
hair of
true.
VchiBan.
True.
Oh, thanks.
and the
Well, Buff has the
abs
nicest
of
hair.
VchiBan.
I don't got abs.
You know what's crazy?
The pits.
You said you're an F cup.
Uh-huh.
God damn. I used to have an F cup, and then I was like, I guess we didn't talk about this on the podcast. I lost 90 pounds in like the last year or so,
Which is crazy.
Mhm.
which is crazy. And I went and got
I saw them the other day.
what?
Because you kept bending over in front of the camera.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
But then I was wearing the I had F cups back then, and I had to get a new bra when I went to Streamer Awards because I was like, these are literally like wearing me. Like I can't feel these. I can't be the boobs. I can't do it anymore. And I went from an F to a double D. And I was like, goodbye, boobs. I'll miss you. Like, you're still fine
double
as
D is
hell.
still really big.
Well, see,
Yeah.
People think that the cup size makes it like dictates like how big it looks, but it's the band in relation to the cup size and also in relation to the rest of you that dictates how.
Oh yeah, they don't look big on you. I'm just
Big
saying
they
that
look.
like
I
a
feel
lot
like
of
they
people
fit me well.
like the average. I think the average boob haver is like a B. So like when people think about like double Ds, they're like, oh my God, that's huge. You know what I mean?
thought it was a C that was the average.
No, average is B. It's like
So,
higher B to B.
I suspect
Dude.
they're gonna get smaller too, though, because I'm still losing weight, and I'm also gonna end up going and do medical tourism and get rid of a bunch of extra skin and shit, right? So like, I don't know how much of my boobs right now are skin, but like, ain't no way I'll ever get to be the boobs of VchiBan or even close to it again. And I'm like, you know what?
I think you
I'll
will
miss them,
unless
but-
you get a boob reduction. But like you're like no matter how much weight that I've fluctuated, my boobs have always been somewhat similar. You know what I mean? So like if you're at that weight and that's what your weight is, and like that's like where you're around, because I fluctuated between like 10 to 20 pounds even before, but like they never really like super changed.
Yeah.
So like if that's where you're at now, where you're just kind of like fluctuating between 10 to 20 pounds, and then like I don't know, like I just can't imagine unless you, like I said, unless you get like some kind of boob reduction.
I think it's just when I get rid of all the extra skin. Cause like, not to be TMI, but like I can like pinch my body and like pull it away from myself like a Ditto from Pokemon. It's fucking ridiculous. I feel like a Ditto.
Maybe you are
So,
a Ditto.
like, maybe I am. I don't know. But like, I'm just curious. Like, what's it gonna be like afterwards? I don't know.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't know.
Me also loses a bunch of weight. Then we can go together and hold hands.
You come with me. We can do it together. It'd be crazy.
That'd be what a crazy vlog.
Yeah.
Oh, do it as a VchiBan vlog, and we can do it as a business expense. Let's go.
Oh my god, please.
Hell
I'm not
Yeah.
getting rid of any skin.
'Cause
I
even
don't need to
medical
get rid of any
tourism is
skin.
going to be expensive. But it'll not be expensive as it is in America.
I think if I
so-
want to gain muscle, I got to keep some of the skin that I got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll go with you though.
Yeah, I'll go wash.
Yeah, you can have some of it. Keep some of the skin. As like a trophy.
Keep some of
think
it
so.
and put it in the studio.
And like chew on it a little bit, like it's like Vici gum.
Ooh.
Ew.
Yummy.
Ew.
Yum.
No.
Yum,
Rose
yum, yum.
Yeah.
skin.
Ugh.
I think last I measured, it was like a 14-inch difference between my rib cage and my boob. So like, as in like my boobs are like
Holy fuck, Candy.
that's
Wait,
my ribs.
Candy
I feel
is,
like my
Candy
ribs
is
are
the hourglass. The hourglass was made
I am
after
the-
Candy.
My chest. You're talking about the widest part of your chest or the underbust? Which one?
underbust. My underbust is 14 inches smaller than my outer. Like, so it's yeah.
So you're talking about like here on your boobs or like on like your bra strap? That's what I'm asking.
I'm so confused. Both.
Are you? It's 14 inches from here
That's
to
Can
here.
you just show us your boobs? Oh,
I've
never
seen
mind.
them
She already
already.
did. I've already seen your
From
boobs.
here.
I've seen your boobs already.
No.
I've
From
already
here.
seen
Yeah.
your boobs.
this
To
is
here.
14 inches bigger than the rib cage.
That's
yes.
crazy. Mine's like 6 or 7.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7.
Oh my god, I didn't even
Guys,
think about
we're not there yet. It's only episode 61. We got it. I know you're trying to keep
But-
it alive until then.
I am.
However, my waist to my widest part of my hips is like an 11-inch difference. So
Damn.
This means
I think
this
I'm
means
kind of like
nothing
the
to me 'cause
inverse
I'm-
of you, Candy.
I've never done that.
Well, you've got hips too, though. But
No,
can't
I mean like
relate
I've
the
never
boob top part.
measured. Like I've never
Oh.
like went somewhere to get that measured. So I
Oh,
just
you can measure yourself at home. I've been measuring myself because when you lose a bunch of weight, like sometimes you don't see it. And I figured if I can't see it, I'm going to start measuring it so that I know it's actually changing.
yeah, that makes sense.
So every
I've
like 2 or
measured
3
myself at
months.
home.
Yeah. You need
Yeah.
help?
You also took the color of your
That's
tip
awesome.
as like a measurement.
That's
so.
true.
That's
That
true.
is
Sorry,
true.
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, so I just been measuring myself like every like 2 or 3 months just to see if there's any change because I don't see it a lot of the time, even though it's quite significant. And having the measurement makes it go like, oh, wow, that's actually pretty fucking different. Because like I didn't start measuring for like the first 6 or so months of losing weight, but then I started and like 6 months ago maybe, and I lost like 6 inches in my waist, for example, which I never would have noticed otherwise, I don't think.
Yeah. That's good. That's good to measure. I went to the doctors the other day and like I don't feel heavy, but I just feel like
You don't look heavy either.
well, that's good. But when you fluctuate, like you can like sometimes you'll feel like when you're at your heaviest and then sometimes you'll feel when you're at your lowest or whatever and you'll be like right now I'm kind of because I haven't like been working out because I've just been feeling like kind of sick for the past couple months and like so I haven't been working out so I feel kind of like heavy like I'm like I just feel like I'm like not in my best shape right now. But I went to the doctors and they were like, you lost weight and it's kind of concerning. Like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, everything's fine. And they're like, okay, we just want to make sure that you're losing weight for the right reasons and stuff. And I was like, it must have been a lot of weight if for some reason they were like asking me that. I just thought that was really interesting.
I mean,
but it wasn't. It was like I was 160, which is like what I normally am. So like I was like, what? How much did I weigh last year? like.
I wonder if you've just been working, like, even though if you haven't been working with the last few months, I don't know if it's just like your fashion changed or what, but I definitely noticed like you look more toned generally and you're, not to be like weird, but your booty looking like extra fine the past like 6 to 8 months or some shit. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but like, so maybe you just built more muscle and since muscle weighs.
I'm eating
No,
correctly.
muscle weighs more.
Yeah, I'm eating
My
correctly.
theory's all fucked up.
I think last year I worked out a lot, but I didn't really care what I was eating. And then this year I was really, starting of this year / the middle of last year, I started like caring a little bit more about what I eat. So like, so I think that definitely helps. But I just found that weird. And I'm also trying to be more consistent with working out, which I finally got back to doing after going to the doctors. So
love that.
Hooray.
Love that.
Hooray.
Hooray. It was just weird. I was just like them to be like, oh, are you losing weight for the right reasons? I was like, I don't think it's like
That's
a concerning
like a
question.
More concern for you, like intervention type question.
Yeah, like it wasn't like I don't know. I'm sure that they probably just have to ask that, but like I haven't had that since like a long time ago. Like
God.
So it was just interesting.
Yeah.
Episode 61. Here we come. Watch out.
Episode 61. Dude, somebody left
Inner
a comment.
monologues and health concerns. Okay.
Yo, what's up, gamers? It's your bun, Shia. I just wanted to jump in here real quick and give a shout out to GamerSupps. You know, we've been talking about them every single episode. Use code VchiBan, VchiBan for 10% off. It supports us and allows us to do more. It's super cool. We love them. They got gamer drinks with caffeine, non-caffeine. They even have new drinks with electrolytes in them and creatine. So that's super cool. You can have it as a rehydration drink. So go check it out and use our code. Now back to the episode.
Somebody left a comment about Rose.
What did they say?
I think it was what was it? The episode 58, I think.
What did they say?
They said something about you being quiet and they were like, Rose just does that quiet thing all the time and I just can't as an audio listener, I just don't understand what she's like because I can't see her face or something like that. You're right, I'm gonna go find it.
Quiet? I'm the loud bitch in the fucking. I mean, I guess I am quieter on the podcast, but that's because I'm chilling and we're just talking. Like
Rose is always so wordlessly expressive, and as a listener, it used to confuse me when someone would just randomly interject out of her expression. But then I got to the point where when it happens without looking, I can envision in my mind, because I have a metaphor of references of what Candy does. I don't know what that means. Exactly what expression Rose is making at the time. It took a while, but I'm used to it now. So like I think because you react without saying anything.
Yeah.
She'll be like,
yeah.
or whatever.
But they were saying that because they're an audio listener, they were like, I just don't understand. Like I didn't understand for the longest time that like Rose was like doing things.
That makes sense. I do think that I am very much like a visual reactor. Wow, just like that, yeah.
Damn. That was crazy. Shia, did you feel that?
I
Yeah.
felt the wind.
Was
There's
it?
like a gust coming through here. Rose went,
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
Tornado.
I do feel like I'm very like facially expressive. Like when I'm shocked, I don't like go, ah! I go, and my eyes get big and my jaw drops and my mouth opens and
Yeah.
my eyebrows go up. But like I don't.
Well, I wanted to bring it
Okay,
up
Shia.
because I wanted to
I
ask
don't
you guys.
think about it.
Are you guys like a visual? Like, do you guys like visually express, or do you like like monetarily express, like with your mouth? Like, do you just say like?
You mean like
'Cause I'm-
vocally versus visually?
Yeah. Like I'm
I
curious.
think
Monetarily.
I'm more visual, but I feel like that's
Alright.
obvious after that
I'm
comment.
dyslexic.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
we all got what you meant.
Yeah. I feel like I'm very vocal. Like when
I think so, too.
when something happens, or like if I'll just say it. Although
Yeah.
I do catch myself sometimes when I'm talking to people in person and they go, "So do you like that?" And I go, "Mm-hmm." And I'm like, "Fuck, I shouldn't be doing that," because it's like such a VTuber thing. Mm-hmm. Because when you like nod your head up and down and you go, "Mm-hmm,"
Is
I'm
that?
like,
Fuck.
That's just active listening. There's a lot of places where that's totally
yeah, but like,
commonplace
yeah, but like
to do.
people don't do that.
I do that.
Like
I bow.
The
a
air
lot
was
by
heavy.
accident.
What does
you
that
bow.
mean? You bow?
Oh, I do that. I do
Like-
that too. Like when I'm like leaving, I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Like I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And I'm
Yeah,
like,
like
I do that sometimes too. Actually,
Yeah.
if you mean like a
like
little
I always
nod.
accept things with two hands and I do a little bow and I'm like, I look like a fucking weeb, but it's not intentional. It just feels respectful.
Yeah.
I think it's
I was-
important to go on.
Sorry, I was just laughing at Rose being like, "Yeah, VTubers do the thing," and then Rose goes, "I do that," and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
"Yeah." Proving my point. Anyways, continue.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I think it's important to delineate because I think I'm a lot more like how you are as a streamer or like with my regards to being a VTuber, like try to be more expressive. I feel like I don't even know how to answer that. I don't know what the fuck I react like.
I think you're a
I'm a lot
combination,
more-
but I think you're more.
I think like I think
Depends what it is.
Yeah, I think like me, you're definitely a visual reactor. Like when we're hanging out in person, like I can I can tell
Mhm.
on your face like when things are happening.
Mhm.
But like sometimes when we do collabs, I mean, I know like we know you well enough to like know your cadence and stuff like that. But sometimes like we'll do collabs and then Candy will say something and then people are like, "What? Like what? You okay?" And we're like, "Yeah, that's just Candy." Like,
Yeah.
but like I feel
Yeah.
like in person you're very expressive. And
Yeah,
I
I
like
Whenever
it.
never
I
rely on
imagine
more
you
physical
IRL,
cues.
I imagine you making that
Uh-huh.
one like almost Riz type face, but I don't know how to explain it.
yeah.
But you know the one.
I did it just then as you said it, so
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
I'm a very vocal person. I think I find
True.
myself lacking, like, except for there's some other like in facial features and stuff. But I know that I do it. Maybe it's just because comparatively towards like other VTubers that are like very expressive, and I'm like moving their face constantly. I end up just expressing that more like vocally than like I think that I do like visual like my face
do.
plenty.
You do?
I
thought
do
it too.
do plenty. I just end up not thinking about it, and then I'll catch myself doing it like in a like I'm going out with friends and I'm like moving my eyebrows around where I'm like trying to wiggle my ears, and I'm just like, you don't have to do that. Just be normal. Like,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
there
Fucking
was
sorry.
a time, I don't know if it was just TwitchCon or if it was Anime Expo, but we did like 3 meet and greets like in a row where like people were coming through. I think it was TwitchCon, and they were like we'd like wave to people and like, hey, how are you doing? And then we all went somewhere. And I forget what it was. Did we go to like a restaurant or something?
Probably.
And like our
'Cause normally
server
we
was
eat
coming,
afterwards.
and I like waved, and I was just like, "Ah, fuck, I'm just like waving to them like they're coming up next in line in our fucking meet and greet. And I pointed it out. I'm like, what the? Why am I doing it? Stop! Like I'm like, calm down. Like I
Hey
gotta
there.
get out of that.
Hi
He's
there,
like, hey,
mister.
come on, you're next in line. Come here. Hey,
Hi.
how are you doing?
Can I order the chips?
Oh god.
Can I
think
can
we
I get
saw-
some chips?
I remember
that what it's
meeting
like?
Michi for the first time where we did the fucking Roblox wave at her.
Oh yeah, we went. Hey,
The fucking full stance in the middle of the street.
Hey.
hey. Yeah, but that's just funny.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope.
I hope I'm funny. I
Um,
cry.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys talking
Rose
about
Doodle?
meet and greets? Since I've never done an IRL meet and greet, made me wonder. Do you
True.
remember your first IRL meet and greet, and what was it like if you do?
Yeah, it was Akon.
Yeah.
was the first time
technically,
ever?
Even
Yeah.
as like a group.
Yeah, I didn't
Yes,
do
as
anything.
a
I didn't do
group.
anything before that either.
Oh, I
That
don't
was,
know
like,
why
the
I thought
first-
you did.
No, that was the
sense, I
first time I
guess.
like did something. Was like Akon because like I didn't have a reason to go to conventions. I didn't really go. And then I know that Shia and I went to TwitchCon a couple times, but I never did like a meet and greet.
Yeah,
Did
it was-
we do a physical meet and greet at a con?
Yes.
I did it.
Yes.
I think
did.
we just
We were just kind of around our booth
Yeah.
at the
Yeah,
time.
like we didn't do
but
like a
I guess,
planned
Yeah.
one, I guess.
I'm
Yeah.
talking planned one.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Not really. I guess, and it was probably after that we've been like established. Because before then it was just like, oh, if you happen to run into people that know you or like just friends at like
Yeah.
convention, then you say hi and stuff. But
I feel like it was
I mean, the first
WeebCon
form
following
was-
year.
it might have been.
It might have been.
Oh.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We went to we were at Anime Expo. Like we would do conventions, but we wouldn't have like formal meet and greets.
I think it's hard for me to discern because like Shia and I have been going to conventions for like a really long time. And so like I'm used to going like if people come up and say hi to me like just out in the wild, like I'm used to it. Like I'm like, "Oh, hey, like what's going on?" Like blah blah whatever. Like so when it came to like a physical meet and greet, I guess I didn't really think about the dynamics shift because I was so used to already just saying hi to people casually like at conventions. Because people would just come up and say hi. So I didn't I guess I don't remember. Like it's not as big as a moment for you, I guess, Rose, because like for you it's going to be different because like you were like, "Oh, I didn't do that. I only did like screens." And then like you're going to remember yours. That's where I feel like, at least for me, I don't want to speak for Shia, but at least for me, like I just feel like I don't know, it didn't really register. Yeah, it didn't really register of like a change. Like I was just kind of like, okay, I'm just like doing it at a booth now. Not around the convention floor. I don't know. Like,
That makes sense.
You wouldn't be alone though either. Like
I
we
know.
would be there, whether 1 to 3 others of us. Like
And our
as long
sexy
as it's
security
okay
guards.
with everybody else. I like just standing. Like if it's like at Candies or Buffs, I like standing to the side and just be like, hi.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
even you two have done it for like mine as well, where you're just like standing behind.
well,
just
because
like,
we
"Hi," and
we actually
usually
hang
just-
out together. So like by the time it's like a meet and greet, we just were like, okay, guys, we're going this way.
Dude.
Like,
Also, if I fucking split off from the group, I'll never see you guys again because my internet's
know.
so bad whenever I travel that it's like if I don't stay with one of you, I don't know where anyone is.
yeah, but even like it's the same thing that
But even
Kenny
then.
said. Like even when I split off, like I went to go to the bathroom and then like I couldn't because the buildings are always concrete. I like can't text. I'm like, where the fuck is anybody? Like, what's going on? It's just awful. So I'm like,
That's concrete, baby.
so we just always stay next to each other, anyways. But yeah, like we just, I don't know. We're always at each other's meet and greets, anyways. Like it doesn't, I don't know.
I want to.
And plus, we'll have those sexy security guards, and sexy in the way that they just know how to kill someone for me. Like,
Yes,
That's true.
like I literally asked the security guard that every time I said, "Are you willing to kill someone for me?" And he goes, "Hell yeah!" And I'm like, "Perfect."
It's comforting.
It's funny that seeing these security guards that are usually at the GamerSupps booth, the difference between
awesome.
like previous security guards is that you can tell that they've had some training and that they're prepared compared to other security guards that are just like, it's just like a person that's standing like 5
Yeah.
feet over there.
Well,
it's
I
just
always
like,
think about the
okay,
guy-
you're around and you could help, but you're not as prepared as these boys are.
I was gonna say, I always
like,
think about the time when
hop
we were
in.
doing the VchiBan meet and greet, and like some guy was like pulling something out of his jacket, and the security guard was like this in front of like all of us,
Hovering
and he
over
was
his
like,
jacket. Yeah.
he was like looking, like he was like
Yeah.
ready
Wow.
to fucking kill someone. Like if
Yeah,
they
like
pulled
thank
something
you.
out. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Security
Yeah.
Guard. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Actually, that's a good PSA moment. If you're going to a meet and greet, it's a good idea to just get out whatever you intend to give preemptively
Well, not only
instead
that,
of coming up and pulling things out of your clothes at the meet and greet. 'cause
well, not only that, is it like is it like a little scary for the security guard, but
Try to
also like,
laugh.
wait, why should I laugh?
I'm thinking of me preparing my wallet as quick as possible so the officer doesn't have to ask, and they're just like, "Here it is," and they just pull out from their pocket real
Oh, those
quick.
TikToks
Just,
where it's like,
"Here it
I have
is.
it right here, officer," and he's like,
I have it
like
right here.
this.
Here you go. It's just like
I just-
quickly shoving something into someone's face.
But yeah.
Just, it's good. It's good. Or even verbalize, be like, Olive, be like, hey, I have to get something out of my bag. Is that okay? Like just communication.
Yeah, but I also think
That's
just
a good
having it
PSA
prepared
tactic.
anyways is good because sometimes it gets to the point where like we only have like an hour or two. So like what ends up happening is that like we want to spend as much time with people as much as possible always, and I'm sad that sometimes we have to do this. However, sometimes like the lines get rushed so that because there's people behind us that have their meet and greets and we don't want to make them late for their meet and greet. So like everyone's like kind of like going fast. So if you just have it out already and you could be like, hey, how you doing? Here's my thing. Like it's a lot quicker than like being like, 1 second. Let me scrummage
Yeah.
through my bag, you know?
I hope the first person that I meet is nice.
Rose, you met these people before. I think you think that these
Yeah.
are a whole different group of people. Like these are the
But I
same
hope
people that you've
whoever I
met.
meet is nice to me in person.
Have they been nice to you on screen?
Well,
What would
you-
change?
I don't know. What if?
Okay,
I hope
great.
they're really mean to you. I hope that they're so
laugh
terrible.
I would cry. I would never do a meet and
I
greet
would
again.
laugh so hard. Like, be like, dude, you literally was at our meet and greet like 5 other times. Like, what? Like,
But it's scary because there's
No,
not
it's
a
not.
screen.
no, it's not.
This is like the fucking boomer advice. They are more scared of you than you are of them. I can
I
guarantee.
don't know if
100%.
that's true.
no, it
They,
is.
no, Rose,
It is. Girl,
they,
you
like,
don't know. Girl, there's
I'm
been
not
times.
scary.
Okay, but like,
Yes, you
You
are.
go on. Okay, yeah, you are. My thing is that when you get on the
not.
screen, people, you know how people come up to you and they're like nervous, they're like, oh my God, hi, like, blah, 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 and they're so nervous. That's how they're going to be in person. Like, they're going to be like, oh my God, hi, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's the exact same thing. Nothing has changed. There's nothing changes.
Also, there's a chance that
only-
they spent like hours driving or flying to come see you. They probably rehearse what they're gonna say like 100 times in their head. Like they'll,
Yeah.
if they have it in a monologue.
And the only
So, like,
thing that's
I-
different
yeah.
that I've had is people come up and start crying because they're so excited, and I've hugged them and held their hands and said it's okay. That's the only other thing that's ever happened. But like, because obviously they probably can't like. Well, I don't know if someone's cried on
Yes.
a screen before.
Oh, on a screen?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's,
I was
it's
gonna
mostly
say in
like
person?
in person.
Yes.
Yes, that's happened.
Mm.
Aw.
Which is so sweet and cute, and I don't know. I always
think
I
that's
start
cute,
I start
too.
crying, and then I feel like a baby, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm taking a mental
Grow up.
snapshot of this moment to replay in my mind when after Rose does her meet and greet, she's like, that wasn't
That's
even
so
that
fun.
scary.
That's what
That was
wasn't
fun.
scary.
Everyone
It
was so
fun.
nice.
Everyone was so nice. Look at all these
so
presents I got.
nice.
Oh my God, look at all this stuff that I got. Oh my God. Like that's what's gonna
That's
happen.
exactly how it's gonna be,
That's
dude.
literally what's gonna happen.
That was a good Rose
I can't
impression.
say I can't say shit because that's like this year since I went. Oh my God, it's last year now.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh well,
It is last
going
year.
to conventions and I was all scared. And then I was like, I want more. I
Yeah, that was really fun.
want to go.
That was
back.
really cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited for vlog stuff. I actually was showing Shia
Oh my god,
this
I was thinking
camera
about
that I
just then.
found. It's like there's this camera. It's probably like as big as like one of our hands or whatever, but you can change the era that it films in. So it's like all the way from like 2010 all the way down
Oh.
to like 1950s or whatever. So like and it's like a portable camera and it's really good for like vlogging and stuff. So I was just like, that's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm thinking about like, and there's also another one that's like a square. I'm sure people in the comments will point out what I'm talking about, but there's like one that's a square and it's magnetic and you can just like put it on things. So when you're doing a vlog, it just like, you can be like, oh, I'm gonna slap it on this pole or whatever. and
That's
it's
really nice.
It's really
That is
cool,
really
and,
like,
nice.
And so like, I've just been looking at like vlog cameras because whenever Candy hopefully moves here, we can start vlogging and it'll be really cool. So I'm really
Visa
excited about
number
that.
We should-
10,300,047
to the-
that Candy needs a visa.
100,000.
In
Like,
the arms of-
I mean, we know people that have
don't
camera experience who
know.
have helped us with live events and stuff, so it probably would be worth being like, what do you think is good?
oh yeah, I know I will.
True.
I've just been looking at like stuff just for fun,
Mm.
like more like what would work best for us, like for 4 people. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people that do that stuff, they have like themselves and then like a stream. But I'm like, I'm not gonna stream it, and it's gonna be like 4 people just like having fun, like a home video. Like that's what it's gonna be like. So I'm like, what would be best for us?
Mm.
What if we all had our own cameras though?
I mean, we could. I mean, that'd be kind of fun to get like. But then there's no point of having like 4 little ones and like flapping them all over the place. You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
wanna
The
carry a
candy
camera.
perspective.
I want to be able to
Candy
use my
I
damn
do.
hands.
Nah, bitch. I feel like it'd be kind of fun if we all had our own cam. No, we wouldn't all be recording all the same stuff all at the same time. Like it would be like I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
Candy cam.
phones. It's just so
Phones.
easy to just like whip
True.
that out and just like it's. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what anybody uses for like vlog content now.
Yeah, but
anyways.
I like the idea. I guess maybe I'm just being cringe, but I like the idea of a physical camera,
like a dedicated thing.
like a
for
dedicated
that
vlog
purpose.
camera. Yeah, where it's
That's
like
fun.
this is where everything is, and like I'm like, hey guys, get the vlog camera out. Like this is what it's for, you know. Because I think a lot, I mean, even with the Poland vlog that we've tried to edit 500 million times, it's like, where's that footage? Who has it? What's going on? Because it's on someone's phone and like blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just like, it's like really hard. So if we just be like, here's the vlog camera, here you go. Like, here's the stuff.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah, that'll come out, whatever.
I have everybody's footage, but I think I need buffs.
No, I put mine there.
Did you?
Yeah, it's there.
All right, guys, then it's just my fault.
I could be lying.
I mean, there's no
But-
That's
deadline.
okay.
That's just
There's no
something that we're
deadline,
like.
No
matter.
deadline on, you know.
But I think that would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty awesome. I think doing vlogs would be pretty cool. Also, okay, Candy mentioned earlier this episode that Rose was showing her ass, okay, to like Candy on a video. And that was because I wanted to just say that we are working on the new podcast upgrades and we're testing a lot of stuff. And because Candy isn't in America, and reason 9,183 is because we had Candy on the camera to like do it with us and to like watch what was going on. And I could not stop just like showing my ass to Candy and being like, Candy, what do you think of this? And
That's
then
true.
there's
You
also
kept,
like
doing that thing where you stick your finger through the fly of your pants and like wiggling your finger like it's a dong.
yeah, it was great. I was like, Candy, what do you think of this? And I kept
twerking.
undoing my zipper. And they were like, that's great, Buff. That's
I
awesome.
just kept accidentally flashing Candy because I would lean down to the camera.
Yeah.
And then my boobs would just be in Candy's face.
I wanted to keep Candy feel included.
I did feel included.
Good.
And then you kept asking me like what's going on with your parents and like how are you, like what's going on with like you just kept asking me really in-depth questions and I was like
Well, because there was times where we were just sitting there doing nothing. I was like, so Candy, tell me like something that's going on.
yeah.
So Candy. And then we also got a whiteboard with like these little like squeegee things that you can like write on, so that because we wrote down like things that we have to do as like a group and blah blah, and we put it on there, and Rose made it all look really cute and nice and whatever. But I got little like markers, and I was like, Candy, what do you think of these markers? And Candy's like, those are great. And I was like,
what do you think about these magnets and this whiteboard? And I was like, it's really good.
I got it at someone's house. I went to a estate sale and I got it for $1. What do you think,
Dude,
Candy?
that was just like a garage sale that we were going past with just like two old people sitting out on the lawn, and we pulled over and we're like, how much you want for this giant whiteboard? They're like, hey, like $1.
Hell
that was great.
That's how you do it.
You
Dude,
gotta
that made
find
me
people
so
that
mad.
really don't care about stuff that you want. That's why it's so fun going to like estate sales when you can go into people's homes and they're truly just trying to get rid of everything. It's not like they're trying to make some money, but they more often than not care less at estate sales. They just don't want it there anymore. Get it, remove it.
Yeah.
That's
it's
great.
either like someone's moving or unfortunately someone passed away and they're just trying to get rid of everything. So it's a very like
9
like,
times out of
just
10,
get it out
it's
of here.
usually like a grandparent's home. They're just like, hey, I'm just clearing out the home. And it's just like, we went through some scary little homes before. We went down into that basement of that one that you could just feel. It's so heavy. Like the environment, like it was like thick carpet. All the walls were like wooded and had like a built-in like little
really
bar. And we found an album of like, from like the 70s of people having parties there and using that bar in the basement, in that tiny like little basement and everything. It has a lot of history, but oh man, every time I breathed there, I was just,
it felt heavy. Dust.
there was a
Candy would
lot
not
of
like
the psychosis was setting in quickly.
The
Yeah, I
fact
had
that
to
you
get
guys
out.
got a whiteboard made me so mad because I had a whiteboard in a box for like 6 months and I kept trying to pawn it off on anyone in our friend group and nobody wanted it. And then when I finally fucking throw it away, a month or two later, you guys are like, look at this sick whiteboard. I'm like, are you fucking
Look at this
kidding
giant
me?
whiteboard. Look at this.
You didn't need it at the time.
That's so funny.
That's so funny.
Pissed me off.
That's so funny.
God.
I also got a
Bullshit.
tumbler for 75 cents.
Hey, I just wanted to jump in here real quick and give a shout out to our sponsor, Fansly. We love Fansly. We've been working with them since the very beginning. They've been super sweet, super kind, and that's where we have all of our behind the scenes there. We each have our individual pages, so be sure to go check out all the individual members as well as the VchiBan page. You can check out sneak peeks that are coming up for content that's not released, as well as bloopers and other things that you don't get to see in the normal podcast content. Plus, your support over there goes directly towards us, and it helps us make this so much bigger than it is. So shout outs again to Fansly. Love them. Go check them out at fansly.com/VTuber and see if you can find anyone else on there you already recognize. If you're 18 and plus, go ahead and sign up now and check it out. Thank you so much, Fansly.
In Pluribus, there's a scene where the main character is like writing on a whiteboard, and it's like mounted, looks like a wall.
Dude, her
I want that
whiteboard is
whiteboard so
crazy.
bad.
I want that, dude. I want a
I
house.
want it so bad. I want
Anyone
it
in
so
the
bad.
comments
Such a
want to
hot
buy me a
whiteboard.
house?
Can you guys
When
buy
Kenny
us a
was-
cul-de-sac so we can all have like a place
Oh
to
my
live
god,
next
who
door to each
asked
other?
me that? I think it was on stream. Somebody asked
Dude,
me
that was
we were
such a
playing
nice way
Hydro.
to start that.
I know.
Who asked?
Who asked? No, someone asked me on stream where they were like, so like, what's your future plan with like VchiBan? Because they were like asking like, what are you guys gonna do after VchiBan? And I was like, I want a fucking cul-de-sac or like a commune where we just live in the same like area.
We're gonna
And
be
they're
like the
like a-
Golden Girls.
Yeah, and they were like a cult, and I was like, yes, 100% like a cult.
No, it's a family.
Yeah.
Family.
It's not a cult.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
Slowly, your neighbors start to vanish.
And my family starts moving in. Candy starts slowly moving in, but like the fucking, I don't know, the Jetsons died last week.
wearing their scalps as like a wig. Just like it's me.
Wow.
Oh man.
Weird. I'm Mr. Jetson.
I'm Mr. Jetson. That's my wife. It's like Greg. G-Mart.
Oh my god.
It's just Gmart. Dude, I always get psyched out when you just say his name, but then I'm like, oh my god, he's not a VTuber. I always forget that.
No, he's probably. Dude, somebody
matter.
asked why I started playing Warframe the other day when he was in chat, and I was like, I started playing Warframe to get a boyfriend, and then he was in the chat, and he was like, yeah, it's me, hi. I was like, there he is.
It worked. Here I am.
That's
What's up?
It worked.
True.
Yeah,
And they
what's
were
up?
like, what, really? And I was like, yeah, really, truly. That's why I started playing Warframe to get a boyfriend. And it works.
Oh yeah.
It works, guys.
Oh, Candy.
Guys, you should try sometime.
What country would you want to visit if you could visit a country? Not Japan. We all want to go to Japan.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
don't even-
that's the inherent, like, everyone goes there because there's fun things, and it's just like, you feel like you hear the most about it because people just often go there. I feel like I want to pick something in Europe that not a lot of people, like, are, I don't know.
I wanna
I
go
feel
to
like it's going to
Netherlands.
be something very specific.
I want to go to Amsterdam. That's where I want to go.
That would be fun.
That's also the Netherlands, isn't it?
We thought about doing that for TwitchCon EU like a year or two ago or something. They had it there.
I
And
have
heard
friends
that it was
there.
really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
So I just want to go meet my friends.
I want to go to Amsterdam.
I would love to do one of those trips, which I guess we could do as a vlog, so it's a working expense. But you do one of those trips in Europe where you go over and it's like a specific tour. It's like 3 days in this
the
country, 3 days
train?
in this country.
Where you go
Oh,
like in a circle and
yeah.
it does like the
But
train
it's
thing.
I like the sound of that because there's people that care that you live. Like there's people that are making sure that you're coming along with the tour guide people that are like, yep, there's all
Oh.
20
Kind of like
of
a
you.
cruise.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a cruise,
Well,
but it's like
I
through
mean,
because my mom did
you
that
go
through
through.
Europe.
Yeah, I
Cruise
like that
train.
too. I like that idea. I
Because
think
then
that's fun.
it's like curated and you don't accidentally go to like some
It's like a
neighborhood that's
sample
like, oh, you
platter.
went down to this weird, you went to that part of the town. That's the
Yeah,
bad
don't do
part. It's like,
that.
I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
My worry with
Sorry.
something like that is that they only will take you to the touristy parts, and I want to go to the things
I
that
only
the locals like, you know?
Well, see, that's
No,
the
I
thing.
don't.
Is that
I don't want
I
to do
think-
that. That's where you get.
Yeah, that's where you get stabbed and like. But my thing is that
Scary.
like,
No.
I think when they do that, Rose, I think you get 3 days in that area. So like you can go off and do things for 3 days, and then you come back, and then they go. Like it's like because
Gotcha.
that's what happens on a cruise. Like when you take a cruise, you boat to that place, and then they're like, okay, we're here for 5 days. Have fun. Here's things that we suggest, but you can realistically go do whatever you want, and then you have to be back on the ship at like a certain time, or they like leave or whatever.
I've
but,
never
like-
been on a cruise. Has anyone here been on a cruise?
Yes, don't do it.
Why?
I don't want to do a cruise. That would give me bad claustrophobia and make me go insane.
I don't want to do it. I just want to know why you
answer, or
didn't
do you
like
want a
it.
crazy answer?
I want the crazy answer.
Are you gonna tell
Um,
about the poop cruise?
No, but that is a documentary you
What?
should watch. You should watch the Poop Cruise. And
The
it's on,
Poop
like,
Cruise?
It's
Oh,
on
God,
Netflix.
Rose.
It's crazy. It's
Someone write it down. I'll
insane.
forget it exists by the
So
end of
I'll
this
tell
episode.
TLDR it, but basically what happens is that this person goes on a cruise, and this cruise is for about like 3 weeks or whatever. But like what ends up happening is that the ship like breaks down, and then all the water doesn't work, and all the utilities don't work or whatever. And so people had to survive using like poop bags and like on the whole ship for like days because like it just didn't work.
Certain
So,
floors
like-
were like filled with piss, and contractually, when you buy a ticket, they're not liable for that happening.
Yeah. Okay. Rose, here
So
is
there's no
my
legal
here
action
is my
take.
reasons to not go on a cruise. Okay. Are you ready? Number 1. Okay. You are on open water. Do you know what happens when you're on open water? That means open laws. And that means that somebody could fucking kill you and then throw you off the edge, and then be like, well, we're not liable for that because it's in the open water. So sorry. And
they
that
just
happened.
go, I'm sorry.
They go, I'm sorry. That's
sorry.
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Sorry about
Sorry,
that
just
happening.
felt like, you know,
Okay?
a little
Sometimes
murder
it just
today.
happens
I'm
on
sorry.
land. Haha.
Yeah. Sorry.
International.
It's international waters, which means there's no laws, which is insane.
Yeah.
Okay. Hence why pirates
can't do.
exist to this day. Anyways.
Mm.
And then on top of that, like human trafficking happens a lot on cruises because it's really easy to do that. So like who would not go on a cruise and then like human traffic someone and then like literally just be like, okay, great, here you go. Bye. See you later. Then on top of that, it's like there's so many I can't even there's so many things I want to say about it that's like so bad, but like I don't even like bring it up. There's so many things that happen on cruises that are so bad. It is like not good. And like I'm sure that there's ways to go on cruises that are fine and great or whatever. But then like all those legal stuff things. Then on top of that, imagine being at a convention, okay, where you are shoulder to shoulder with people that you don't know for 3 weeks straight. Does that seem really fun to you, Rose? Do you really like that? Because that seems really not fun to me.
Let me be clear. I'm not interested in a cruise. I was curious about your opinion.
But you're the subject that I'm talking to. So like I'm like, does that sound really fun to you?
No, I hate all of that.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Do you also want to pay like $20 for like a drink every time you want like water? Do you want that as well?
Ew, no.
Also on top of that, do you want to like have a SIM card that you have to pay for roaming because you're in the open water? So you literally have to pay for every time you want to make a text or phone call for every little thing that you do. Do you want to do that as well? Does that sound fun?
No.
Okay, well.
I mean, if you're traveling internationally, you can just get eSIMs now, so that's nice.
Yeah. Well, at the time when I did it, it was like you had to pay every time you sent a text.
Oh, yeah, that's super
crazy.
different. Now you can just get an app and like pay a couple dollars and it'll cover it for you.
Anyways,
I was
there's a lot of
one of those
reasons
little
why.
cruises. I was gonna say one of those little cruises where it's like point A to point B along the coastline. But even then, that's what happened with Poop Cruise.
Yep, that's what happened with
Poop
Poop
Cruise
Cruise.
happened.
Poop Cruise
And it
was
took
literally
them
like a
weeks
week.
to get someone to come get them.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a week. Not even. It was supposed to be like 5 days. They went to one part of the island to the other, and then they were literally stuck out there for like 3 weeks because
They got
it
stuck
fucking
in the
broke.
middle and they kept drifting. Yeah.
I don't want to go on a
Whenever-
cruise.
And people,
No,
it became like there was like, they had like, people would like kidnap mattresses and there was like dealing for like food and stuff. It went like apocalyptic on that ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
Nah.
When I
Anyways.
think about cruises, initially I thought, oh, that's fun because I've never done it. And I still haven't
Yeah.
done it.
Mhm.
But when I think about it, like if I see TikToks and videos of people that are having fun on cruises, they like cruises. When I watch them having fun on cruises, it does not look fun to me. Like when someone takes a video and behind them, there is like a dance floor on the top deck that is just crowded with 400 people and everyone's just slammed into the tiny little pool that's right there. And they're like, wow, look at all this great fun that we're having. And Nana's over there, you know, trying to pick up like her contacts or something. And none of it looks fun to me. It just, the thought of it without knowing more about it or visually seeing it, it's just like, oh, that could be fun. Like boats, whatever, water, and that's fine with me.
Hot take.
But then I look at it of people having fun, and I'm like, do I want to be there thinking that's fun? I don't. I don't.
My mom
Anything
does.
I want to do on a cruise, I could do with a Gaylord.
That's true.
I'm right here.
That's true. Also, another thing too is that what cruises feel like to me is like going to the club constantly for like 3 weeks with people who are 50 and up. Like that's literally like what a cruise is to me. And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
That's
Like,
so funny because my mom likes going on cruises.
Well, she's
And then she sends me videos of it, and I'm like, I'm so happy for you.
I feel like
don't want to
swingers
be
go on
there.
cruises a lot.
Oh,
That's,
100%.
I can see
That's
that.
like
I
that's
can
like
see
where
that.
they go.
Yeah.
It's like the old people
Mom?
furry con.
There's also
yeah.
there's also a furry
Aw.
cruise.
I guess old people
but there's
also go on furry
also there's also
Oh my God.
Rose's
cruises
mom would do that.
that are
I'm
more
gonna ask
catered
her about
towards
this later.
adventurous couples or just adventurous people in general.
That happened to my. Wait, I'm gonna. I don't know if I
I guess
told
your
this.
mom
I made
accidentally
it.
ended up on that.
Did I talk about
I'm
that
sure it wasn't an
before?
accident.
Who? What?
No. Okay, I'm not gonna give like too much detail because I don't want to accidentally dox. But basically, once upon a time, my mom won some giveaway, and there were 2 destinations that she could pick between, and one of them was it. They were both like tropical vacation type things, right? And she just picked based off the location, and then when she got there, this was like a million years ago, and when she got there, people in some of it were just walking around naked, and she was like,
Nude cruise?
and it wasn't a cruise, it was like a resort or something, and like
Oh.
it was like a half normal, well, not even half normal, I'd say like mostly not normal but had like normal areas, but it was like very heavily catered towards like nudists and swingers.
That's
Hell yeah.
crazy. That's
Hell yeah.
The only thing I remember of her telling me story-wise was that, like, my dad has always been bald, as long as I can remember. I can't remember him ever having hair. And
I want mac and cheese. Every time you talk about your dad, I want mac and cheese. Go on.
I'm so sorry.
That's-
And so some random man came up to my dad and started rubbing his bald head and, like, flirting with him. And my mom was like, oh. And then, you know, they went away. And my mom told me about it. And I was like, deserved.
That's so
and
good.
then the other thing she told me is when she was like doing like some like kayaking, canoeing thing, there was some guy standing on the dock and she told me it went down to his knee. And I was like,
That's
he
cool.
faints when he gets excited. He has to. There's no way. I feel
Well,
like
he's
if
probably
it's
just
that,
a shower, not a grower, you know?
yeah, but to have blood
Yeah,
go
but
into that, like,
still.
dude, you're gonna pass out, man.
I don't know.
Might
I've
have just
seen
had
some
really
crazy
short
TikToks.
thighs. Might have had like 2-inch thighs.
The way my
Really
mom said
high
it, no,
knees.
he didn't.
I don't know. I've seen some crazy
my
TikToks.
mom told me that she watches the podcast sometimes, and she saw when we were talking about Survivor, and she was like, I didn't apply like 10 times, I applied like 16 times. And she went on a huge rant about it, and I was like, okay, Mom.
Oh.
Okay,
Interesting.
sorry, my bad. She applied more than 10 times, my bad.
Mom
Sorry,
Doodle
Mom.
out here ready to get crazy in the tropics.
Dude, my mom's a freak.
Kinks are
Love you,
hereditary.
Mom. What?
That's true.
What?
Did you say it's
I was thinking-
hereditary?
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, actually. Okay, no, I'm actually okay. It's theorized to be hereditary.
Different kinds of freaks, but
Isn't that crazy?
you're right.
That's everything. Ever since you told me that, Candy, and I looked it up and I read about it, I can't.
Wait, looked
I
up
don't
what?
wanna
Your parents are
think about it.
furries.
Just don't wanna think
Looked up
about
what?
it. The kinks are hereditary.
I'm not.
Are there
I don't want to think
scientific
about that.
studies about that, or
Yeah, that's why Candy was talking about
with
it.
like reasonable sample sizes and like actual like?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a
I
scientist.
feel like it's not that surprising because if you inherit genetic makeup from your parents, then they like that question of nature versus nurture, like how much of you is genetic and how much of you is how you were raised. And
yeah,
even then,
I don't think it's crazy to think about. I think it's accurate because it's like obviously
I
stuff
want to
we
see
grew
the
up with.
studies.
It's like okay, Google it. I think it's obviously like what you grew up with, right? And then also the other thing is like you said, like it's like genetic. Like it's like a lot of things that I don't know. Like people
Like-
have quirks and stuff that they do from their parents without even realizing it.
people that derive pleasure from pain is like, well, that means that genetically there has to be some kind of genetic component to that, right? Like it has to incite like the pain experience has to then process in
Right.
the mind in a way. So where do you get that from?
Huh.
Like not saying every single thing. I'm sure some
I
of
just
it's
can't
like
see
from
my mom being that way. I really can't see
She's
my
gonna-
dad
What about your
being
dad?
that way.
What about your uncle? What about your aunt, your grandma?
Ew.
My dad wants to be choked by giant furry women. Actually, well,
And dragons?
well,
Well,
Wow.
my dad
I
did
could-
say if he was going to be a VTuber, he would have really bigger tits. Like he was like, I want to have the biggest tits. I'm like, that's
Well,
interesting.
I want to ask my mom about that, what she would want to be.
My
I'm
mom
gonna
tried to give a
jot that down.
BDSM lesson to my chat. So maybe
oh,
I told
What?
you. I told this Trevor. I told this was like years ago. Yeah,
A less
'Cause-
based. I'm sorry, what?
yeah. Because when one of her jobs that she was in for like the Kris Kringle or whatever, some guy gave her a book on how to tie knots and like a whip. She was like, ha. I was like, so that's
I
my genetic pool.
see.
that's awesome.
Explain
Buff got
some
to see
things.
a reenactment of something that happened previously with my dad and I because they were recently visiting. And so years and years and years ago, whenever the original Avatar movie came out, the first one, I know a third one came out recently that's going crazy. Haven't seen it, don't know. But I went to the theaters with my dad to watch it. And at one point, when you first see the Na'vi, like the very tall blue people, he leaned over to me and went, "That's one big woman." And we were watching a movie while they were hanging out recently, and there was a scene. There was a sex scene that came up, and in the movie with a bigger woman, and my father again. I know he was just like, "Oh, that's a big woman." It just.
It's
Just
clearly,
had to declare it out loud, like, "Yeah, that's a big woman."
it's
Like,
clearly
hey.
a statement. Like it's clearly a thing. And I looked over at Shia and I was like,
I'm looking over you like, huh? Like, I'm like, he has a history of doing this now. Like, I think he just,
I'm just saying kinks are hereditary, like Candy said. I'm just saying, and like even if your parents don't express it, they might say it in like weird ways like that, or they
Right.
just like say it. Like,
I still think there's like some argument to be made about experiences that then transfer into being
oh, for sure.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
But
But I think it.
I'm sure Rose, you'll hear from your mom. I'm sure she'll
Oh,
tell
I'm
you.
sure I will. I'm sure I will. She
Yeah, 'cause
loves
I
you
can-
guys, by the way. It's so cute.
Aw.
That makes me happy.
She thinks you're so cute and silly, all of you. And
Good.
she's always like, I'm so happy you have such good friends and that they're so nice and cool. And I'm like,
It's nice to have nice
Yeah.
friends.
it
And
is.
good
That's
friends.
true.
It beats
Not even nice
beats
friends,
having
but
a
good
Episode
friends.
curfew.
61. Nice to have
Episode
friends.
61. It's nice to have friends.
Wait,
Yeah.
have we ever talked about that thing where if you jam your finger in your belly button all the way into the deepest part of it and wiggle it, you can feel it in your genitals?
Where did that come from?
Sometimes.
I don't know. I was
I
just
g-
thinking about because we were talking about kinks.
I'm thinking about that picture. There's a picture of this guy and this woman, and they were a couple, and he had his arm around her, and then there's like, some guy in the comments was like, you can clearly tell that he fucks her belly button, and then
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, how?
because it was like all like stretched and it was a different color and like you could clearly tell like. Yeah. Oh, and wait, because the guy was standing behind her and he was like pulling open the belly button to show it off, and it was like, anyway.
That's not my thing,
I want
but
to
you
see
know,
that.
I'm happy
You
for
gotta
them.
send that to me. You
Yeah,
gotta
I kind
find
of want to see
for
that
me.
too, out of curiosity. Like,
Okay.
Also, what
Alright.
does it mean when someone gets a boner and you tickle them? Like from tickling?
it just means the blood pooled there, I guess.
Yeah, but what if you were tickling them somewhere else and they just happen to get a boner?
Yeah, like you were like tickling them on the side and then they got a boner. What does that mean?
I mean, boners don't always happen because you're turned on, but maybe they have a tickle fetish. I don't know. Maybe they don't.
Shia, I
That's
think
crazy.
you have a tickle
Where would they look
fetish.
for more? Hey, calm down.
Sorry,
Where
go
would that
So we're
this
talking about Shia
hypothetical
then.
person look for more resources on the
Where would you?
Pretty sure if you just look up like tickling boner, you'll find something, Shia.
Tickling
No, I don't
boner.
want to look
Okay.
that up.
new name for this episode? The tickling boner.
No, we can't name it that.
We
Call
could
it
though.
tickling hard things.
I think I like friends or whatever we said earlier was better.
It's nice to have friends.
Yeah.
Okay, it's nice to have friends.
Friendships and hardships. Because ships also, because we were talking about cruises.
Oh.
I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down so I
Write it
don't
down,
forget
write it
about
down,
it.
write it down,
I'm
write it
writing
down.
it
I had a
down. I'm
moment of
writing it
genius,
down.
thank you.
Write it down. Who's
Thank you,
ticklish?
thank
Okay,
you.
other than Shia, who's ticklish here?
I'm extremely
very
ticklish, and I
ticklish.
hate being tickled. The exception is when I have hiccups because it makes my hiccups go away. Hiccups go away.
Okay. Candy, you ticklish?
I have no.
Me neither.
I get violent if someone tries to tickle me. Like I knee-jerk react, and I will try to punch you. I hate it.
My
I
feet
never-
are really sensitive, but that's like mileage may vary on where that leads.
Yeah, but I think
Your what?
everyone's feet are
Huh.
are sensitive.
Oh.
I didn't
You
say
know what I
my
mean?
feet
I'm
are ticklish.
ticklish.
No, I said
I'm not
sensitive.
saying my
I think
feet are
everyone's
freaking
feet are
ticklish.
sensitive. You know what I mean?
I
Because
will
like you
crack
like
my
wear.
right ankle over and over again forever.
I do it on my left,
Oh, I know that toe too.
but like I feel like because you wear shoes, people normally wear shoes and socks often. I feel like your feet are just naturally just more sensitive, just because they're protected a lot of the time.
Mm.
So like I just feel like that's like everyone's feet are kind of sensitive. You know? Are you still looking for that picture, Candy, of that person's belly button?
Yes.
I need to see it. That's so fascinating to me.
That's crazy. I just don't even. How would
Can't
you
imagine
even?
someone stretching their belly button that much.
But
This
it's not
reminds me.
like
There was a lady that went to the doctor because she was having like when she was peeing, it was painful, and the doctor realized that she was having intimate relations in her urethra instead of her. Yeah, it was like
No, what the fuck? No, 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 no,
Oh
no,
my
Candy, that's
God.
horrible. No. Oh my god.
Oh my god! How do you? Is that?
accidentally do that?
God.
I'm just seeing a lot of
Oh.
fetish content, and it's like not what I wanted to show you. This is
Yeah,
like
I
a while
imagine,
ago.
Candy. Holy moly, that's.
How does that? How do you accidentally do that?
Because
I know people
think she
do
was
it on
hyper
purpose.
religious, and she was told that it was painful, so they just thought it was. Yeah,
Oh
So
my
sad.
gosh.
And also
I'll have to
fucked up.
reenact the video
Oh
for
my
you
God.
guys.
No, that's
Not right
okay.
Not that one.
No.
Episode 61.
Wow.
And we're not anyone.
Yeah, but like I have like a butthole, but sometimes I would think that like, what if something goes up there first before it would go up? It's
You're not religious.
That's
I mean, there's
more of
people
it. That's
who-
Shia,
true.
I'm
you're
not gonna
telling me
say
that
it.
you sometimes
I'm not
think
gonna.
about things going in your butthole.
You're right.
That's crazy,
You're right.
Shia.
You're right.
I feel like
You're right.
that's
insane.
I do. Yeah. Sometimes I
Insane
think,
work.
what if I put that in my ass? Right. You're right.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
Yeah, I know, because you verbalize it like immediately.
Sometimes.
Say how far?
How far?
Yeah, how far?
Then
Can you
point to
point
it.
right here? How far? Like right on the scale, 1 to 10.
On Rose's ear. How
Do with
far?
that.
On Rose's
My
ear.
ear.
That's what you were pointing at when you said that. You said on the scale.
Please don't put my ear up your ass.
I don't think it would fit. It's just like it's too soft, you know, like unless your ears were like really hard. Like it would just
Yeah.
There's pills for that.
Okay.
Episode 61, guys.
Episode 61.
Thank you
Sorry, I
so
couldn't find
much for tuning in. Be sure to check our behind the scenes on our VchiBan Fansly page where we post all kinds of little secrets and stuff. I meant to say before
And
when
Shia's
we were
nipples.
talking about the new podcast stuff that there's been some teasers, some pictures that have been posted of some upcoming unreleased new set things. So if you're hearing this now and you haven't looked already, be sure to go look at
And
the
Shia's
said
tits.
podcast stuff. And my tits
Yeah.
will probably be there now too.
Really?
Don't
After
forget
this,
to
so be sure to go.
like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna
And
Like and
comment on the
subscribe,
podcast
thumbs up, give us
episode.
a 5-star, rate the podcast on
Leave a
whatever
comment.
you're listening to it on, whether it's
Yes.
Spotify, Apple, Amazon, YouTube. Give a thumbs up. It helps a lot. And honestly, give us a little follow too, because it'll let you know whenever a new episode comes out, which is every single Monday at the same exact time, but it will alert you whenever it's there, and you can go, wow, what a great addition to
Yeah.
my beautiful Monday to listen to.
And leave a
and
comment
be
and
sure
say
to
hi to
use-
me. I want to say hi.
And be sure to use code VchiBan, VchiBan, for 10% off on your GamerSupps orders. It supports us and helps us to be able to do more, which you'll see soon. Ish.
Soon.
Soon-ish.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Well, we'll see you guys later then. Bye.
Bye.